Yeah, folks, the number one deck in Marvel Snap right now is this multiple man Phoenix Force move deck, which surprised me. I have not seen anyone playing this, but according to Untapped, this has the highest cube rate post Infinite right now. This is a pretty classic Phoenix Force build here where you're looking to hopefully resurrect that multiple man as soon as turn 4 and thereby start moving around your Phoenix Forces a bunch and getting a ton of extra copies, maybe even more copies off the back of Heimdall. If that doesn't work, you also have a Human Torch potentially in the mix, or just old school move stuff using Penny Parker as a nice merge buff here with Spider, pushing multiple man still up to 9 power, and then, Doctor Strange or Ghost Spider into Heimdall to move it around as well. A couple Destroy activators in here in Carnage and Fastball Special to make that Phoenix Force work. And Symbiote Spider-Man 2 is another way to buff multiple man, can lead to some big points as well. Actually, the biggest of all 3 of the buffs. Also keep an eye on Nico 2X. This can actually be pretty cool with Phoenix Force kind of doubling that on reveal. Did I skip it? Where is... Okay, there it is. Oh my god. It's losing my mind. Keep an eye on this one too. This is actually really cool. Res target for Phoenix Force could steal some games here and there. Alliance in here too, just as a flyer. If you get a lot of priority, have enough points off multiple man, maybe disrupt your opponent in some way with this fella. But this one of those decks that I think is more about cube rate than win rates, because sometimes playing this, you will have those hands that are just totally dead, where you feel like maybe you miss your movers and you're just kind of playing a bunch of random stuff that's not very good. But then other games, you can get some crazy points and snap a little bit more confidently. Just do keep in mind there are some counters out there. I saw both Cosmic Ghost Rider and Shadow King doing some spicy stuff today, which I haven't seen much Shadow King, but that can really wreck your Human Torch in particular. So all in all, I think a deck that's maybe not for the faint of heart and maybe not really for me, if I'm being honest. I do like having a lot of big multiple mans. That's pretty fun, but a deck that's still a little bit susceptible sometimes and requires a lot of snapping discipline, which is not my favorite way to play Snap. I just want to kind of turn off my brain and go, as so many of you have witnessed over the years. But this one might work well for you and seems to be working well at large with those fantastic numbers. So enjoy the show here with this cool Phoenix Force multiple man deck. Oh, by the way, guys, real quick, a lot of you have commented on my mic being off this week. You're right. I know if you didn't see my note from a few videos ago, something's wrong with my setup. I've tried all the basic stuff to troubleshoot, but I've ordered all new stuff, a new microphone, new audio interface, all that stuff to figure out what the culprit is here and swap it out. But it's not here yet. It's supposed to be here today for this video, but Amazon screwed me. It's a day late, so it'll be fixed eventually. I'm aware of it, so just stay tuned. Hopefully next video, or even this one, if I tweak settings enough, might be more acceptable, but my apologies. All right, Strange Torch is fine, I guess. Essex Lab is a Phoenix Force enabler, I suppose, as is Carnage. Zemo, we can kind of contest that with just, Heimdall. Jaguia. Oh my god, a lot of awkward stuff right now. I mean, look, there's a pretty good chance, actually, that you just draw your Phoenix Force. The problem is you're kind of a turn delayed here. Like, does a turn 5 Phoenix Force win you the game? Particularly without, like, a second location. I don't think so. Yeah, I feel like I need to draw some cards, man. I just don't feel like I have the plays right now. Now, the bad news is, obviously Doctor Strange is not a great Phoenix Force body. Magic. Oh, goodness. Okay, now we can afford to get a little greedier, maybe. Is this some Zombie Galacti deck, by the way? Seems like it, right? Nico would be a better res target for sure. Torch Special. Ooh, multiple man Ghost Spider as well now isn't out. I guess you go Torch Ghost Spider. It's not great yet, though. I mean, it's still really weak. Alliance can turn off a Zombie Galacti if you get the right spot for it. Yeah, it's Zombie Galacti. Okay. You get the right spot for it, but that's easier said than done, I think. I'm losing my Nico points, but she's in the pool now for Force, which is probably better than the alternative. Kind of a cool 50-50, but maybe you just take it on multiple man later instead, right? Well, you wouldn't do it there. You'd do it here. Do we think our hand is good enough if we go for that route? Oh, man, this still sucks. You get an 8 power torch left with Heimdall. You get 11 power of multiple man. Like, that just doesn't win you the game, right? There's just no world where that wins you the game. I don't know, man. I gotta, like, play for priority instead, I think. I'm gonna hit the torch 50-50 here. Maybe you go multiple man first so that if you hit Ghost Spider, you still get some upside on it, right? I gotta get priority too, though, is another conversation to have here. Just like nothing we're doing here looks that good, though, is the crazy thing. Like, it all kind of sucks. I just don't like anything that's happening here, and I don't feel like I'm gonna get priority at all. Just like none of this is remotely good, dude. I'm so dead. Where does the zombie Galacti even go? You know what I mean? Like, I just gotta call it dumb, like 1 and 3 or something, you know? So frustrating. This was at least a cool little line, I guess. I don't know. Like, having the backup there was pretty neat. If you're not gonna hit the cool Heimdall, at least the backup plan's pretty cool. Looks like we are probably gonna end up with priority too, which is nice. Maverick plus Gwyn. Okay. So they have 2 green guys left. I think you play your zombie Galacti mid, because you need more points mid. I mean, I don't hate it right either, for the record. If it's big enough in particular, like, you kind of think maybe you're winning mid anyway. But my brain says to me, like, I only need to win 2 spots. Why spread out to risk it, you know? But it would be totally reasonable to play it right as well. I mean, honestly, it's a 1 and 3. It's not even a 50-50. It's a 1 and 3. You could put that zombie like that anywhere right now. It's a straight up 1 and 3. Snapping makes me think you put it mid, actually. When you snap, I think, do we even win if it fails? It's probably too big anyway, right? It's 11 points at a base. That's just 27. I'm only going to 25. Why does it matter? We're cooked anyway. Maybe we get Maverick and it gives -4 to itself. Okay, now that's actually the play, dude. Maybe you hit Maverick and Maverick gives -4 points to Zombie Galacti, and he's so small that they actually get tinier. Okay, new plan. It's hilarious, but new plan. Hit the Maverick. 1 and 3 for real now. Now it's for real at 1 and 3. But I still don't, like, do they get smaller? Because Maverick doesn't actually get smaller. He actually gains 5 points. This still doesn't work, dude. Like, he's already way too big, right? Like, no, it does work. I'm the greatest player in the history of the world. I'm the world's smartest man. I'm actually the I am a giga brain genius, dude. Oh my god. Do you know how mad I would be if I'm the opponent right now? Do you know how mad I would be? That is the greatest game ever played in the history of Marvel Snap, without a doubt, dude. I'm a genius. Which means, like, a little bit genius, but ultimately super lucky, right? This is crazy lucky. I mean, I did spot it, but, like, still crazy lucky. Ooh, man, some move cards. Okay. You could even kind of go White Harum with this, too, if you want. Do you go for... I think I like Multiple Man a lot better, personally, than... You're not really actually going for White Hot Room, are you? I don't think so. But you also kind of want to play Multiple Man in a different spot. So maybe you just go Torch here. I don't know. Nico +2 would be great. Oh my god, it's happening. It's happening. Oh, she was, and then I got screwed. She was Nico +2 when she loaded up, and then it was Demon. I got ripped off, man. Yeah, you probably still just want to go Multiple Man, Spider, Ghost Spider next turn, right? Or you could go Symbiote Spider-Man 2, I guess. But I feel like these two... Well, I don't know. We'll have to decide, I guess, based on next turn, right? See what we draw and stuff. Because, like, if you get a Phoenix Force, you know, your curve changes a little bit, maybe. You got to think a little bit about that stuff. Heimdall? Heimdall might make the Symbiote Spider-Man a bit more interesting. Because you can still merge these and Spider Ghost. I mean, why not just do it all, right? Like, why not just greet it all? I mean, you can just go Spider. Oh, Dream Dimension means you can't play both of these next turn, though, now. But you can play a Symbiote Spider-Man next turn, so maybe you do this. Symbiote Spider-Man's still fine for the Heimdall, right? Like, it's not quite as good, but, you know, this is still a good line, I guess. This seems like a good plan to me. Like, your multiple man's really big anyway, right? So I think you're kind of happy regardless. But now we're going to have one extra sort of 16 power multiple man in play for the Heimdall, which is certainly fine. Dude, I am so sick of Cosmic Ghost Rider today, to be honest, man. It is brutal, dude. So now your Symbiote Spider-Man can't hit. Well, I guess you can take a 50-50 next turn, right? That's probably worth it still, honestly, yeah. It's still a pretty strong Heimdall either way, because there's a big surprise factor. Yeah, let's just take the 50-50. Like, screw you, dude. I don't care. I don't even know if you need it, honestly, really, right? Oh my god, we beat them on the Ares. That seems impossible. That's cool. Let's take the 50-50. It's fine. Heimdall's almost certainly better than... almost certainly better, right? You're getting crazy points mid. Pretty crazy points left. I don't see how they win this, honestly. Thing is probably not an issue. We're gonna have such crazy points. Oh, Martyr particularly makes it. Oh, we hit the high roll too. Let's go, dude. Yes. Okay, that's even better. Yeah, I'm so sick of Cosmic Ghost Rider, but sometimes it just doesn't matter, man. Cool. Yeah, this is a dominant win, and it's not even like the max output here, you know. Bro, Thing failed because everybody's too big. That's cute. That's cute. Screw you, dude. Martyr could have saved us too, but good win. Good, like, screw you, Ghost Rider win. I like it. All right. Martyr. That's gonna be big for a long while. Okay. Mojo World, we can do kind of the surprise thing with Heimdall, which is pretty cool. Like, that might work. Need cards to Fastball special, though. The opponent is gonna see our Heimdall, though, unfortunately, which is super annoying. Maybe we just start to make a big Galactus, though. Who knows? Fastball special Carnage. That's not a play, is it? No. I like the Mind Game pre-buffed. It's really funny. Screw it. I don't know. Let's just support our Carnage here. King Eitri turns into Onslaught. Ghost Spider turns into Leader, which turns into Onslaught. Okay, I can dig with that, man. That's cool. Netted 5 points. It's a really good lead for my Galactus right now. Ooh, multiple man Fastball special is pretty cool. Set up for the Phoenix Force and then do some Heimdall stuff, yeah? Need to make sure we're in a good spot on Mojo World, I suppose. Fisk Techno. They're going hard. Oh, shame you can't, like, onslaught your Techno, you know? It turns off. That's sad. Be a fun little bonus. I'm obviously not at all remotely worried about my Galactus, by the way. Yeah, it has absolutely zero relevance to me. Since it's a multiple man, we don't want to play it left, actually. So we may lose Mojo World. That's fine. It'd be hard to win anyway if they want to win it. We want to play it mid so that we can get double the boost on our Heimdall. The question is Heimdall actually going to be worth it? Because Mojo World might still be too far off, you know? You might be better off here with just big Galactus, like we said. I guess you can kind of go to 3 left pretty easily, though, honestly. Because you can move the multiple man left, and then Heimdall, the multiple man left. You go to 3. Do they go to 4? I feel like sometimes they just go to Techno and don't go to 4. Also, do you win mid like this? Maybe 9 and quite a few points here. I mean, I think this is better than anything else we can do. Goliath sucks. Galactus... Where would you even play Galactus, right? I don't know. I mean, maybe Galactus mid could hold or something if you move multiple man right, or... this feels like the best play. I don't know if it holds. Oh, they only go to 3 left, so I think we should be fine. Well, I don't know. Is mid big enough? How could it be big enough? Martyr is tiny. Cosmic Ghost Rider doesn't matter. Martyr's tiny. The debuff here actually making a big difference. Yeah, we're totally fine. This is a murder here.
I see.
We have plenty of points left, of course. Only it's, well, it's, you know, we're in a vicinity of the same range, but 12 is a big lead. Nice, dude. Really good stuff. Heimdall winning big. Great. Phoenix Force kind of came on a turn late technically, right? But still plenty. End up with 3 big dudes. I get Cosmic Ghost Rider in every game, but that one was a little too late to matter, right? It's kind of stunning it didn't happen sooner, I guess. Maybe they didn't draw it or didn't have a line yet. Hey, Nico move? I don't really have the follow-up yet, but maybe it's okay. Even if you just fastball especially, you can get it back later with a Phoenix Force. Valhalla's. Oh, dude, Torch. Okay, we'll hold into Torch. That's going to push him to 4. Strange will push him to 8. I guess you kind of want Strange to go mid, technically, but currently, unless I hit a Ghost Spider, that doesn't really help. You need a Ghost Spider specifically, right? Rock is not irrelevant. So you could do this into this. We have priority though, so it never actually does an affliction. It just makes you a really, really, really big Phoenix Force. Pulls Nico left as well, I guess. Is a really, really big Phoenix Force worth the trouble? Can you win with just Heimdall on another spot, you know? What I wouldn't give for this to be a multiple man right now, you know? Shame I have priority too. Like if you dealt 8 with this fastball special, you'd be like, yeah, nice, but you know, we're not. Scotty, okay. Scary, but come on, Nico, join the party. Would be cool if her on reveal went off again, but I don't think it works that way. Like, how do I win though? You know, does Goliath win the game? It feels like Heimdall left is how I win, but I don't trust 16 points left really. That seems incredibly tiny and baby-like. Scotty means they're probably not great at contesting. Oh, that's actually totally fine. Red Guardian. What is this deck? Is this a C4 deck, dude? Oh my god, is this High Evo C4? What is it? No, Red Guardian just happens to be buff. That's a coincidence. No, no way that's the plan. That absolutely simply cannot be the plan. I mean, look, I think this is how you win, but how do you trust 14 points left? Maybe you just win tiebreakers though. Like the Nico being turned off hurts even more. I just like, this has got to be a tiebreaker play, but Ascani gives them so much flexibility. Now, Red Guardian's not really a crazy threat. It could turn off the torch, but then it's like, well, oh no, we have priority. You can't do it. He's already big enough. They only played 1 card left, which is a pretty good sign, I think. I like that a lot. That's a good sign. But how big? Oh my god. Honestly, so sick. I'm not even mad, dude. The triple Red Guardian is just triple Red Guardian shadow. Like, dude, I'm not even mad. That's just a cool play, dude. Like, okay. Punisher War Machine is here. Hand is bad. I'm honestly having a really hard time finding good hands with this deck, man. I feel like there's like, you know, 3 or 4 different lines that you can take in any given game, but it's sort of shockingly hard to get the right pieces together at the right times, if that makes sense, you know. But without a multiple man or a torch in particular, it's kind of a challenge to Also, Atalan is just... I've got so many cards in hand. I think you probably just play these out because you don't want to redraw them, right? Just get a better hand. Obviously, we're not contesting the Galactus first steps here because of the move, but it's just what we're doing. This looks like a double War Machine deck, which is actually really cool. That's super sick. I like that a lot. Now, the Ice Cube does break any Symbiote Spider-Man stuff for me because, well, no, never mind. No, I got mid. Never mind. I'm fine. I can still do mid as a spot. So now we have Phoenix Force on the Nico, which was a move. So maybe you go like multiple man Ghost Spider just for some raw point output. But again, Crimson Cosmos actually really sucks for us on that. That's tough. Electro. Okay, so they kind of do need their War Machine almost here, perhaps. The Electro might have been kind of an unexpected limitation. Of course, a shame that we didn't get... Oh my god, she moves herself. I had no idea. Okay, that actually sucks. That actually sucks. Because we really wanted to move multiple man. You know? You can now, though, go for... Ghost Spider, but you don't really have a lot of space. You actually don't have enough space. Guys, I don't know, man. I feel like we're just so cooked. I don't know. What is that, dude? Heimdall is crazy work. Because now I can just bail out a left, actually, pretty easily with Ghost Spider. Okay. Can I win right, though? They got a 20 power Galactus. Does it go mid or does it go right, I think is the question. Another question is, can I just win left for free? 27. I can't put any more points there, so no. Can't. If I'm the opponent, I think it's really 22 points, so this doesn't win, by the way, right? You're at 7 and oh no, 7 and 16 does win, actually. Hold up. That's 23. So then maybe you do this and hope they go right. I'm really torn, by the way. I think you could go both ways. I think mid and right are both incredibly reasonable and logical places to play the card. My thought is they might think I only have one spot right, even though they're further behind, and that way they're covering 3 across. But it's actually both are so reasonable. I think I called it, dude. I think I called the shot, dude. Are we going, like, didn't we say we're going to 23? Like, they're going to go to 22, but we're going to 23, dog. Oh, my God, dude. Oh, my God, dude. Oh, I called the shot. Oh, that feels good, dude. Like, this game just did not come together at all, really. Atalan, I felt like, I mean, honestly, I felt like we already had a bad hand, but just somehow working magic here, dude. Like, crazy win. Stealing games. That's a good sign, though. Yeah, Nico Demon's not like a home run hit for us. Crimson Cosmos is kind of a strikeout for us, for the record. Pretty bad, like hard to work with. Don't love that at all. Wakanda also actually kind of a hard one for us to work with too. Fastball special, like I've already put cards. I mean, I guess it can target the biggest guy, so maybe it'll be okay. But like, I'm trying to create a spot where I can play, Spider, but you can't play Spider left, and now I can't do fastball special with it mid. So, man, I'm having a tough. I'm gonna be real with you, dude. Like, obviously the data on this deck's good. I'm having a tough day with it though, man. Like, I feel like it's a really finicky deck, like surprisingly finicky deck. I need like Torch specifically this game. This is what I'm talking about, though, right? Like, there's just not a lot of great plays to make sometimes, I feel like. I'm just sort of tempoing and hoping for the best. I don't know. I mean, the spider's cool because we can move it, and then I don't know, move it left is like actually pretty nice because it just kind of needs some points left. I don't love that those were split, but whatever. Nightcrawler Rhino Master Mold. What the heck is this deck, dude? This is cool. I just don't know what to do. Right? I don't know what to do, man. I like that I have a lead left. Maybe that's hard for the opponent, but maybe they just play a Ronin. I don't know. Like Ronin Nightcrawler, whatever. They got a 4-drop here too. They're pretty happy, it seems like. Super Giant. Okay. We do have priorities. That means my Alioth is going to connect pretty hard, I guess. Oh, dude. Man, if I'd known about the multiple... If I'd planned around the multiple man top deck even, I could have done a cool thing there too. But I guess you just do this. My next card becomes a demon, which I guess that's actually pretty good for Sentinel, isn't it? Yeah. So you have a multiple man, a Sentinel, well, demon, and a Ghost Rider mid. Like, that's pretty... Well, hold up. There's Super Giant in play, dude. I keep forgetting there's Super Giant, though. So the multiple man Ghost Spider thing kind of works, but the demon thing won't work. It'll turn my Alioth into a demon, which I guess is also kind of fine, honestly. Yeah, maybe that's not a problem. The real question becomes, like, which of these cards do we want to Alioth? Or is there a different line? Like, do you want to take... I think you got Alioth. I mean, I think we're weaker mid, so I kind of just want the points mid. But boy, it's hard to say. I just really don't feel confident about anything. I mean, I don't even hate the points left either, for the record. You just don't catch these obviously the Aliothable guys, right? But do you maybe catch like a Ronin over here? But I don't know if they want to play a Ronin, but if you're going to play something, you got to play something kind of big. I guess this covers us across 3 lanes, so weirdly I'm going to play the Alioth left and hope to catch a Ronin, I think. I don't know. Or, you know, Darkhawk, whatever it is. Ozymandias. It loses us left, but maybe it's okay because we might win the other spots now because we turned off the Ozymandias. I don't know if this Sentinel's going to feel like enough. It's only a 5-point lead, but... Oh! That's fine. Debris is fine. We win because we turned off the Ozymandias. Let's go. We're really good at the video game. And the Alioth and the other 2 spots would have done jack squat. I guess Alioth mid also would have won, though. They would have had 14-17, so maybe we really couldn't go wrong here. Turning off the Scarlet Witch, you know, doesn't seem like it would have made an impact, but man, I feel like the only games I'm winning with this deck are just like weird, scrappy backup plan games. Hey, the move. Yeah, sure. Let's plant Nico right. Well, I was going to say multiple man left to get some bonus points from Rocket Pad, but that didn't really make a lot of sense, actually. That's kind of bad because you really want him set up for Heimdall more than anything. Hey, Blackstone's good, though. That's nice. Okay. Doctor Strange is fine, too, but not great yet, necessarily. I mean... If you really want to rip into Blackstone, I guess you can, but I would love a Destroyer right now. Or Symbiote Spider-Man would be insanely good. Crazy strong. Yeah, I'm going to throw in the Torch for now. You could lose Blackstone like this, but I don't really need 5 energy anyway, typically. So it's okay if I do. It's like I really just want like Symbiote Spider-Man, whatever, right? Torch is just kind of fine to play over there. Hey, this gives you the Phoenix Force out. Which I guess, yeah, you want to hit on multiple man. So next turn, you Phoenix Force mid. You're only going to have 5 energy, so you're not doing Doctor Strange stuff until later, but that's okay. You don't want to go left because, number one, I don't really trust Torch as much, and number two, it's a 50-50 on Nico anyway, so. Agony into Carter. Okay, so mid might actually be pretty tough to win. This feels like a big Surfer deal. Maybe some stick points too actually would be tough to win. But I will say, like, priority could be crazy clutch here. If we can keep priority. Heimdall makes me kind of want to go mid, even though I think that's less likely to get you priority. No, I don't know. I think Goliath has got to be the play because I think you lose to stick. Well, if they play stick, though, it often happens right now. Not always, though. You can do it on the final turn, but they want to do it setting up into like Brood or something. So, I don't know. It's a tough call. If I get priority, though, Goliath at least gives me options, you know? Options are good. Maverick. Okay. Dude, that's... Bro, they're going stick... mid. I gotta Goliath it, right? Oh my god, there's no way that works. Because they're gonna have how many points anyway? 4 is 18 at least. I'm going to 11 plus 9 is 20. Problem is if they just like, even if the like, because the Maverick can connect anyway, I don't think that works, man. Is this my best bet to win right and left? Yeah, but I don't think it's enough still, to be honest. Doesn't feel like enough. I think we'll lose to like Brood left or something with a big stick. I think if you go Goliath mid, you just lose left anyway. Like Maverick plus, I mean, I don't know. Maverick hits the stick maybe specifically instead of a Brood, but I think there's just way too many potential points left. I think we're cooked here too. Though. Look like we're losing mid as well this way. I don't know, man. It could be close. I mean, I guess Carter pushes them high enough that it's like got to be the tiniest card you've ever seen in your life to make any sense mid. So, can you really ever win mid? The right and left are the plan. Prodigy Carter. Okay, that actually doesn't feed into left too hard, but Maverick does. Is the problem. 16 points. All right, so, dude, this is so broken, dude. This is so stupidly broken, dude. Oh my god, dude. Stick this deck, like, I don't know, nobody's talking about this to me, but it's like every time I play or see this, I think, my god, that's the most broken deck in the game. Nobody talks about it. It's crazy. Well, need my multiple man or torch. I feel like this deck just falls apart. I can't believe, I guess it has really high cube rate and not that crazy a win rate, which is, that tracks for a deck that's a little bit inconsistent, right? You gotta kind of snap aggressively for this one to work well, I think. Also probably have to play to your top decks a little harder than I do. Just kind of have to put yourself in positions to draw the right cards at the right times, you know? Ooh, Miniaturized Lab's actually really tough for us. Because you can't pull a card in there, which limits our moves a little bit. But I guess we'll just go Torch left. Then do a little Ghost Spider Strange bounce. Hey, oh my god. Oh my god. I mean, I would prefer this were multiple man so I had more places to put power, but hopefully we can get a strong second spot that we win with Goliath, you know? Just you know, bodies plus Goliath, basically. Maverick for the opponent, also a crazy hit on Aunt May's, of course. We got a 10 power torch. We got a little extra energy this turn from Maverick, I guess. No, we didn't. Where did Maverick get played? Oh, no, he got played in Aunt May's. So yeah, I mean, I guess it's just Ghost Spider plus Strange already. That means your torch ends up left again without a Heimdall line, but that's just the problem with Lab. You know, we have to play Ghost Spider next. It can't go mid. It has to go right, and then that means Strange has to go left. So there's no other way to move my torch. We'll have enough bonus energy that we could maybe do some Fastball special Phoenix Force stuff if we drew the Fastball special, talking about giving ourselves those outs, right? But otherwise, we're kind of locked in left. Like, I mean, you assume 44 points is enough to win, although lately with Stick, I don't know, man. Maybe not. This looks more like, yeah, Zombie Galacti, I guess. Okay, makes sense. Oh, there's done. Wow, okay. Really done already, huh? That surprises me. I don't have... I mean, I guess maybe we can call our shot on Goliath, like we said, but I didn't really have the strongest follow-up there. We were going to kind of fall flat a little bit, I think.